Hello and welcome to this lesson. So in this lesson, I'm going to be taking you through the sales funnel, how it works, why it is called a sales funnel, what it does, and the steps that are important for you to know in how to build a simple sales funnel that is fully working. So a sales funnel is basically the steps that someone or a customer has to take in order to become your customer. So basically the steps someone that from not knowing you to actually buying something from you or paying you or accessing your products, right? So if you want to describe a sales funnel on a normal day-to-day life, I want to describe it to, let's say, a 7-year-old. I would say, imagine I have a shop or you have a shop. Now your shop is positioned. The people at the top of the sales funnel, mind you, a sales funnel is basically like a funnel. And then when you see a funnel, which I'm going to quickly just open to you on this slide. So if you look at this, you're seeing a funnel. So if you look at this, is like a funnel shape. If you look at the top, it is wide. And then as you go further down, the width is actually reduced. That is how a sales funnel is. So let's take a look at a store. You have a store. The people on top of this sales funnel that's up here are basically those that walk through your store. So not everybody that walks through your store or passes your store daily is actually going to come into your store. But then they identify that, okay, I saw something like this. Now a certain percentage of those that pass through can decide to actually walk in. That's actually the next phase of the funnel. And then when they walk in, a percentage of them will look around and leave, while some of them will begin, if for example, if it's a boutique, some of them will begin to try on some shirts or some clothes to see if it's their size. Those people that are actually trying have moved down the funnel further. And then when they now go to the cashier to pay, they're actually taking an action. That's basically what a sales funnel is like or is about. So in this tutorial or in this lesson, I'm just going to be taking you through a sales funnel and what it's basically like. So this is what a digital marketing funnel actually looks like. In creating a sales funnel, there is no one rule fits all. The only general thing is, like we have seen in the other part of the image, is that there are 4 steps. The awareness, interest, decision, and action. So it basically works like this. They have to know you. If they don't know you, how do they take interest in you? If they didn't see your shop out there, how would they know, okay, I have to come in, or there's a door in here to come in? So first thing is awareness. After awareness, once they're interested, they stop by, oh, I want to know more about this. So what do you have positioned there to actually get them to stop by? For a physical store is the door. They come in through the door. They see something beautiful and they come in through the door. After they've taken interest and they've come in, they now need to make a decision. So how are you joining them through this process? It's very important to understand the different stages on the customer journey, because it will help you know the right information to actually put out there and how to actually get them. So if somebody that doesn't know me at all, does not know anything about social media, I come and be telling them that, social media, I'll start talking to them about, let's say, social selling. They're wondering what's social selling, or I'm talking to them about LinkedIn group. They don't understand because they don't even know anything about social media. So the first thing is you have to get them aware. After getting them aware, you buy their interest, then they make a decision and they take an action. So in building a sales funnel, you have to first analyze your audience behavior. This is very helpful, especially when this is not the first time that you're actually, people are buying from you. Maybe people have been buying from you before, getting through to you before, but you never had a sales funnel. So who are your target audience? So it's basically asking you, who are your target audience? You need to capture this. In order to capture the audience attention, you have to know who they are. In as much as the mouth of the funnel is broad, right? It's important that you also relatively filter the people that come in. So you're generating traffic, you're putting out you're putting out content on social media, you're putting out word, you're putting out ad, and you're driving traffic. Where are you driving them to? Do you just put content there and make them to laugh and go to bed? and then they look at you and they just like the post and go? Or do they have a call to action? Click on the link in my bio, send me a DM, click on this link, check our website. There has to be a call to action. So, in an overview, a sales funnel has the lead part, which is the opportunity where you bring them, they all fall in. Not all of them will take interest. Those that connect will come in down here. Then you follow up, and then you convert, and then sales. Now you might be wondering, how do I now follow up on these people? How do I know who is who? That's why you need to put some measures at every step of the way where people are coming to you. You have to sit down and ask yourself, I see some people, they do this very well. When you reach out to them to actually purchase something or to buy a product, they ask you, please, where did you find us? Or who referred you? It's very important, because sometimes where you're focusing your energy on that is bringing sales to you is actually not what is bringing it's not actually not your cash cow for your business. Is it Facebook? Your lead, your traffic might be coming more from Facebook, and you're there focusing on Instagram, which is really not giving you a good return of investment. But when you've been able to identify where your audience are coming from, knowing what to capture them, the next thing you need to do is to build a landing page. What is going to be on this landing page? What is a landing page? A landing page is basically, I'm coming to your house. Where do I enter through first? For most houses, it's the sitting room. I'm saying most houses because for some houses, you come in and the first thing you're seeing is the kitchen. So, your lead magnet is just that place that welcomes them. It's the first thing they get to meet. Your lead magnet could be a book, it could be a webinar, it could be a masterclass, or anything like that. However, there are some qualities that are important they're important in creating a lead magnet that can help you convert. Number one, your lead magnet should be quick to consume. I see some people's lead magnet 1 hour. How many people have the time to listen to 1 hour video? They would like to stay to the end. Some people do, but most people do not. Now, that's why it also depends on who your target audience are. Your lead magnet should be very quick to consume. It should be desirable. Because in as much as you think, oh, I put it out there and I say it's free. Note, not all lead magnets are free. For some people, they don't give out lead magnets free, but they give it at a very barest minimum, as low as $1 or $5. Something is absolutely fine. So it has to be desirable. If not, they will not sign up. So even if it's free, you see, not everybody is still signing up. So it has to be desirable, and it must have an outcome. So I'm telling you that I come up and I put create a lead magnet on while you're not making sales this April or something. You just need to have it. It has to have an outcome. But no matter how desirable it is, no matter how beautiful it is, if it doesn't have an ultimate offer, then that's the end of it. So at the end of your lead magnet, you need to upsell. You need to upsell. So what are you selling? You need to upsell. You need to tell them about something. And definitely, what you're ultimately offering them cannot be too different from what the lead magnet is. So I cannot come and tell you about sales, and then my ultimate offer, it's about buying 10 pieces of clothes, and then I'll do your manicure and pedicure, and my lead magnet is about why you're not making sales now. It doesn't make any sense, right? So your lead magnet has to be based on your ultimate offer. And then your lead magnet has to be contained on your landing page. So on your landing page, you have a brief description of what lead magnet is, and then you can have an opt-in there. An opt-in is where, what are their details you're taking in exchange for the lead magnet? There has to be something. It could be just their email. It could be their email and name. It could be their email name and phone number. It could just be their phone number. Just know what is right. But when it comes to opt-in, it's very important that you do not put so many details out. You don't request for so much details. A lot of people are beginning to understand the importance and power of data when it comes to targeting. So they are kind of averse to giving you some kind of information. So you want to know what you're actually putting out there. So you put out your lead magnet, you put your opt-in. For some people, on the landing page, they have an overview of everything. And then when you click, I want it, it takes you to the opt-in where you put your name and email or whatever details they want. And then you get the lead magnet in your mail, or you direct you to the video to watch, while you also get the lead magnet, access to the lead magnet. Now, once you've created the landing page, the next thing you need to do is you need an email follow-up series. So immediately they opt in, the next thing you're sending them is thank you for signing up. Oh, if you missed the redirection to access this is where it is. you know, and then you begin to follow them with mails. Most times I encourage that you actually have not less than 21 autoresponders, right? More like a sales response that is actually building up to your sales offer. So once they finish the video again, you assume, okay, this lead magnet is 30 minutes. If they've clicked the opt-in now, that means in the next 1 hour, they should have finished the video, or 30 minutes, they get another mail. Oh, did you miss out the offer? We made an offer. This. You should take this. I'm sure most of you have experienced this, right? You should take it now. It's going up in the next 24 hours. In the next how many hours again? You set your timing right such that it's not a bug. But for me, if you're not your client, they can always unsubscribe you. It's better for me than to actually have people and they're not responding, right? So you need an email follow-up series, as much as 21 or more email follow-up series. Now, you can also have a series of lead magnets. When it comes to a series of lead magnets, I'm talking about you give the first one free. The second one is actually low priced or also free. The third one, just basically to maybe show them that you can actually give value. And then you present your sales or whatever it is you're selling, just your ultimate bundle or your ultimate offer. And then you close the sales, right? Either they're calling you to book the sales, or they're buying from you, or they're signing up for the course, online course that you've created, or whatever. That's basically what the sales funnel it's all about. So it's basically that journey. So when you actually have these steps, you have the you have the landing page, the email follow-up series, the sales presentation, and then the phone call, or basically the action that they're actually taking. Knowing what stage the customers are on each of this journey will help you craft the right messaging. So I cannot be telling somebody that just met me the same thing as someone that's known me for 10 years. That's not even everything. I'm wasting her time. What does she need this for? And maybe she has even already purchased what I'm saying. So in creating a sales funnel, it's important you use the right platform and you actually tag your customers properly. You've gone through the email marketing course, and so you understand what I say tag. So tag your customers properly so you don't make a mistake. You tag them and remove those that have actually bought from those that have bought, so that it's not clumsy and people do not get offended. So that's basically it on the sales funnel. I would love us to have a conversation in the group if you have any questions or more on this. Thank you, and see you in the group.